Hi Virgo, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your you versus them. Virgo, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Virgo, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Virgo Spirit. Alright, Virgo newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Virgo, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the World card. So, does somebody feel the chapter shut down? I think they still want to open up, maybe, or they feel the truth is out, they feel this is the end of a commitment, things are stuck. I think one of you was hoping to work things out, maybe they even wanted to fight for this connection. The other person seems to be walking away. It's like, yeah, I have to focus on my future, I have to protect myself, I'm right now manifesting new things in my life because they've lost their strength maybe to take action or fight for this connection anymore. That's my first thought. Of course, I could be wrong. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, but before that, let's ask the universe. Virgo and their person, Spirit. Virgo and their person, if they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? The first card here, Virgo says runner. Someone in this connection is the runner. Second one says secret. Someone is spying on you from afar. So one person could be spying while the other is running. Manifesting, making it happen. All right, so maybe both of you are manifesting, but from what I see, different things. So let's start the reading. Let's start with your dialogue message cards, Virgo. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Virgo and their person, Spirit. Virgo and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Let's take a few more from another deck. Virgo and their person, Spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Virgo, and then we'll start the reading. Virgo and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Virgo, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Virgo says, I know you still check my social media. I don't check yours anymore though. I never loved them. It was just about the passion. I love you. I loved you more than I loved myself. Then I realized I didn't love myself. My past and how I was raised affects how I act now in life. It drives me crazy how you manage to read my mind and hijack my thoughts. How do you know everything? I can't hide anything from you. Why do you try and downplay our connection, even when you know the importance it holds? You know who we are to each other. Why do you try and dismiss it? This really cuts deep, like a knife to the heart. It frustrates me that I can't connect with anyone else the way I connect with you. Our connection is magical and no one else compares. I cry silently. You deserve someone better than me. You are my last love, my last everything. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Virgo, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on you, person A. Let's start with you. How are you feeling right now? Tell me. Then later we'll move to the other side. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender based. I'm not going to guess which side Virgo's on because I could be dealing with two Virgos here, right? So if this is your reading, you will pick up which side you're on and who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could be a business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker. It is a general reading. Please use your own judgment. So now tell me, person A, what's the moon in reverse? Is it something that you want to know or has become clear to you? Okay, so they want the silence to end. Person A says, I want the silence to end. I want to know the truth if, we can heal this. I don't like being left behind. I want them to step up and take responsibility and be there for me. But I think person A feels the other person is just not stepping up. They don't want to make things right with me. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, person A says, we can always forgive each other. We can always, if there is love here, we can always forgive each other and, work things out. But I think person A feels that the other person is just not stepping up. So they could be suspecting that that person is maybe moving on or giving their love to somebody else or, wants new love in their life, maybe lying to them or cheating on them or, why are they not investing in this connection anymore? It's making person A feel very unhappy. They feel none of my dreams and wishes will come true because I was really hoping that the silence would end and they would step up and, maybe fight for the connection. So person A is not happy at all because they feel maybe this is over. Soulmate bond is over. Why do you feel this way? Why do you feel it's over? Because there is a lack of commitment or things are stuck between the two of you right now. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, they feel if we could only talk, I could maybe offer them something or they could offer me a stable brand new beginning because I do love them. I would be willing to talk to them, and if they were willing to talk to me, maybe we can have a fresh beginning. But person A right now feels things are just not moving, things are stuck. So they could be feeling that they've made up their mind. They've made up their mind. They don't want anything to do with me. Maybe they have other options now. But person A, I think, has been waiting for a long time for person B to focus on them or send them a message or, talk to them or break the silence or something. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Person A says, I just wanted this limbo land to be over. I wanted them to choose my direction. I want to heal this connection. I was hoping that we could work on something together, but they seem to be walking away. They seem to be happy walking away. So I think person A was hoping that the other person would come and fight for the connection. But they are just not stepping up. They're not, like person A says, we could have still had a long-lasting connection. I didn't want this connection to be over. But now because the other person is not maybe making a move or, trying to work on it, I think person A is very burdened and very overwhelmed. So what action person A will finally take, I'll open later. Let's go to the other side. Let's see how person B is feeling. And then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this right now? What's the Ace of Swords for you? What is the clarity that you have? Somewhere person B is wanting to focus on their victories, their success, their new beginning, maybe a stable brand new beginning elsewhere, because they feel I haven't been happy in this connection. Person B seems to be walking away. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they somewhere feel bad and sad that things never worked out. Maybe they feel somebody lied to them or didn't put in work into this connection. So yeah, person B, I think, is guarding themselves, maybe thinking of a new beginning elsewhere. They want to focus on their future. Tell me why. Why are you walking away? Nine of Wands, why are you being defensive? Because they feel too many bad memories in this connection. This is over. According to person B, they've accepted that, things never worked out between the two of us. I need to rebuild my life now. Things will never change. So they are in manifestation mode. And what are you manifesting? They're manifesting a 10 of Cups with person A or somebody new. Who are you manifesting this with? They are wanting to get unstuck from a situation. Maybe they found out some information about person A. No, they are holding back from this. They are holding back from person A, where they feel this connection never worked out, and they are trying to get unstuck. Maybe they feel that person was being selfish or something. I don't know. They definitely don't seem to be taking any action backwards. But they are manifesting a 10 of Cups. Yeah, they feel that they always got the short end of the stick here, or they always felt not good enough in this connection. They are kind of trying to kind of unchain themselves and manifest something else. Okay, so tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Strength in reverse. Somewhere they feel unhappy. Yeah, this person feels unhappy. They feel maybe their person was making unwise or foolish choices, or somebody was being a player. This connection became toxic. They don't want to fight anymore. They've almost like lost their will to fight anymore. King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Yes, this person wants happiness in their life. They want to move towards happiness in their life, and somewhere they are defending themselves, gone quiet, trying to contemplate maybe how to heal their own broken heart. This person is trying to sail away towards a happier future for themselves. They've been hurt, they've been betrayed. Yes, person B, second time they're giving me the same card. I'm healing myself, Omkaratarot. I need to walk away from the connection which was emotionally not happy for me. But they are manifesting happiness for themselves, it seems, in the future. So let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Virgo. And while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you if the storyline has resonated, to please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now. Four of Wands. Yeah, person A still is waiting that maybe we can talk it out. Maybe we can have a conversation. Maybe we can reignite the love between us, or we can have a Four of Wands long-lasting connection. Am I right? Tell me about the Four of Wands. Do you want it with person B or with somebody else? Oh, they are scared. They are scared that, and I think person A wants to heal the connection. They see the other person as their soulmate, but I think the anger, the fear, and the upset is that what if the other person goes off and gives their love to somebody else? I think person A has been secretly wishing, hoping that you guys can come together in a long-lasting connection. I think the fear is that person B is now checking out other options or will choose to have a partnership with somebody else, because I think person A still wants to take action. They've been waiting to unbreak the silence, or, for a message from the other person. They've been waiting. Yeah, they've been waiting for a message or some news from the other person, hoping the other person will take action. And they could be a bit disappointed right now. So person B, what about you? You want happiness in your life. Is it with person A? What's the action you intend to take? What's the action you intend to take? Three of Cups in reverse. Why is the Three of Cups in reverse? Three of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands. This person is burdened, overwhelmed. They're holding back, very stressed out. They want a Four of Wands. They want a Four of Wands, but somewhere they feel this connection because of maybe they did it, or the other person did it. I don't know who did this, but somebody was a player in this connection, and this connection broke down. Like there was a tower which happened. So person B has isolated themselves. Maybe they just want to be single for a bit, but it's not that they don't want a Ten of Cups. They do, but it's almost like I need to first go towards my own dreams and wishes and make them true. I want a new beginning, a new stable beginning. I want new starts. All three aces for person B: Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like person B says, this didn't work out because of XXX reason, whatever these were. Somebody was cheating, or, had a third party, or I don't know what happened here. Um, Either they did or the other person did, I have no clue. But they are holding back and they are trying to heal themselves. And yes, they have gone silent. They're working on themselves right now, from what I feel. So tell me about the World card. What's the World card as the overall energy? Is this an ending, a new beginning? What is it for Virgos? Reading today. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Six of Cups. This is person A, who's very, very, very disappointed. I think they were hoping that a new chapter could have started with person B. They are disappointed. They were holding ground, waiting for the other person to come back and take action. But they could be right now feeling, a bit disappointed. Yeah, because they feel the other person is not reaching out. I think person A waited for the other person to take a leap of faith or come to their direction or something, or communicate with them, but they could be disappointed right now because they feel the other person is footloose, maybe fancy free, moving towards a new beginning for themselves, and that's kind of really making person A feel, oh my God, it's ended. And here I was waiting for communication because I felt this is my Two of Cups. But they feel the other person is kind of blocking this or not making things right with them. All right, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.